Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful Gossip Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope apologizes to Steffy. Finn hides from spouse. The striking and the lovely uncovers that Trust Logan appeared at the Bluff House and apologized to Steffy Forrester for Minister Sharp, Sean Cannon, since he'd been expressing insane things. After Trust brought up that everybody had experienced enough due to Sheila Carter. She realized that was particularly valid for Steffy. Trust recognized that Minister was attempting to acknowledge that Sheila was gone, however Steffy demanded he to be sure expected to acknowledge it. Right as John Finnegan was going to leave for work, he got Elder's text to come to Il Giardino quickly and chose not to tell Steffy. When Finn left, Trust communicated trust in her new group at expectation for the future and raised Thomas Forrester's, Matthew Atkinson, time in Paris. Trust recommended Steffy shouldn't profess to have compassion toward her and asked her not to harp on the waiting Sheila show by the same token. Now that Sheila was gone, Trust pushed Steffy to simply value being hitched to an astonishing spouse and father. Steffy realized she was fortunate and offered her thanks now that Finn's association with Sheila had been broken. Steffy added that she didn't have the foggiest idea the amount more her marriage could take. In spite of the fact that Finn would have rather not heard a greater amount of Elder's crazy cases, Minister offered refreshes on some significant news from Lauren Fenmore Baldwin. Elder made sense of that. Sugar, otherwise known as Janet Weber, seemed to be indistinguishable from Sheila since she was fooled into having plastic medical procedure. Finn felt that sounded crazy, so Elder let it out was the wackiest story he'd heard. All things being equal, Elder felt that it checked out considering the 10 toes he saw. Finn actually looked suspicious, however Elder pushed him to see this implied that Sheila was as yet alive and who knows where. At Forrester manifestations, Carter Walton tracked down Zend Forrester Dominguez in the plan office. Zend got affirmation that Carter hadn't expressed anything to Edge Forrester about what occurred with Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, and that he wasn't going to. All things considered, Carter opposed Zend selling out RJ Forrester since they were family. Carter could likewise tell that Zend was obsessed with Luna since it was composed all around his face. Zend admitted that RJ didn't occur to him that evening at the visitor house. At that point, Zend was simply centered around Luna needing him however much he needed her, or so he thought. Despite the fact that Zend would do it all any other way on the off chance that he could return to the past, he recognized that he proved unable. Zend conceded he didn't have the foggiest idea what RJ planned to do, however he felt his cousin would be a numbskull in the event that he didn't pardon Luna. In the chief office, Luna was wanting to show Edge some texture tests when RJ showed up. As Luna began to leave, RJ admitted that he missed her. Luna and RJ both needed to move beyond this cumbersomeness, yet neither one of the ones was certain how to do that. After Luna asked where things remained between them, RJ said he was harmed and more befuddled than when she originally let him know what went down. Presently RJ couldn't quit considering Luna in Zend's bed and arms, yet he realized she wasn't to blame and didn't believe she should fault herself. RJ needed his existence with Luna back, so she was frantic to fix things. After Luna told RJ not to fail to remember the amount she cherished him, he said he never would. RJ guaranteed Luna of his affection also, so she ran into his hug. The intense and the delightful spoilers say Luna and RJ will continue to attempt to sort this wreck out, yet our forecasts highlight more issues ultimately. Elder attempts to persuade a furious Finn that Sheila's alive and Trust and Steffy return to a tricky subject. Strong and wonderful commotion, Brooke's odd response to Luna boinking Zend made sense of. At Il Giardino, Elder wonders over the news that Sugar was let out of jail 2 months prior. It probably been her on the piece at the crematorium, since it sure wasn't Sheila. He murmurs that you can't make this stuff up, it's inconceivable. Assuming that Sugar was incinerated, where could you Sheila be? At the Precipice House, Finn is prepared for work and Steffy is saying farewell to him when a thump comes at the entryway. Steffy gets down on, "It's open," and Trust comes in saying, "It's open?" Indeed, that is a decent treat. Steffy giggles, no doubt, no gatekeepers. Now that Sheila's gone they can at long last inhale once more. Trust apologizes for the benefit of her father for the insane things he's been saying about Sheila. Trust has no clue about the thing Elder is doing, circumventing town saying Sheila is alive. they've proactively sufficiently experienced. Particularly you, Steffy. Finn thinks Minister is trying to claim ignorance. He persuaded himself he saw 10 toes on Sheila to give himself some expectation that she's alive. It's the main clarification. Trust Steffy. Finn BNB. In Forrester's plan office, Zend quits drawing to ponder Luna being disturbed. Carter comes in and muses that it should be difficult to work when he can't quit pondering Luna. He lets him know he's a hero and what happened was screwed up. Zend says it was each of the a misstep, yet Carter brings up he realized he was sleeping with his cousin's better half. Zend believes him should keep it from Edge, he can't envision how he'd respond. Carter says Edge is insignificant. You double-crossed your family, man. Also, on top of it you're obsessed with her. It's composed all around your face. Promotion. Zend affirms he's obsessed with Luna. He kicks himself for the manner in which he acted when she appeared at his place, however he thought she needed him however much he needed her. RJ didn't actually occur to me. That was off base, however at the time the sum of everything on his mind was Luna. He cries, I can't work, I can't concentrate, the sum of everything on my mind is that evening. It never ought to have worked out. Yet he can't quit pondering it all things considered. For his purposes, it was genuine. Carter wonders that Luna truly thought he was RJ. Zend felt so associated with her, and afterward the following morning she was so disturbed. She feels past regretful. They concur it's not her issue, it's everything on her mom's mints. Carter learns she told the truth with RJ. Did he comprehend? Zend inquires, okay. Who can say for sure the thing RJ will do now? In the principal office, Luna gets a container and hears the entryway behind her. She turns, believing it's Edge, however it's RJ. Luna offers to leave, yet RJ stops her. I miss you. Luna lets him know he doesn't need to say that in the event that he doesn't mean it that way. RJ does. I disdain being separated. I need to call you, thinking about how you are. I continue to need to converse with somebody about this, and the main individual I need to converse with is you. He gripes it's off kilter now. This isn't us. Luna doesn't have the foggiest idea what to do about it. RJ moans, neither do I. Luna has to know where things stand between them. RJ tells Luna he's harmed and more befuddled now than when she originally told him. Each time he mulls over everything, he sees her in Zend's bed. It's not her shortcoming and nobody can fault her for it. Don't you do it either. Luna sniffs, imagine a scenario where you can't move beyond it? RJ needs to. He needs their life back. At the Bluff house, Steffy doesn't mind at all Elder's thought process, I realize what occurred. Trust believes it's like Finn said, he can't acknowledge that Sheila's no more. Steffy says she is gone and he really wants to acknowledge it. Sheila is at this point not a danger to us. Finn is on out the entryway when he gets a text from Minister to come to the eatery. As quickly as possible. Ernest. Steffy and Trust take a seat at the table to work. At Il Giardino, Minister mumbles, your mom might in any case be alive, Finn. Elder BNB.